Welcome back. You are watching Stitching Mall. In this video, I'd show you how to cut and stitch this high neck V-shaped collar with piping, and you can use buttons or hooks on this overlap collar. So in the earlier video, we had cut this V-collar kurti neck and bias strips that was 3 inches. Today we'll sew this V-shaped collar with piping and overlapping. So in a quick recap, I show you how we had cut this neck. 7.5 inch. If you go deeper, it would show your cleavage. So we go inside, same as neck width, that is 2.5 inch or 3 inch as you have taken, and extend it till up. Then we make a triangle, we make it half. So this is our V-neck. To give it a shape, we can go inside about half inch or 1/4 of an inch inside, and along this line we give it a shape. Now this neck is open from down, so we can go as long as our waist length, that is 14 inch, or you can make it shorter or longer as you want. So you cut the neck and cut from the middle, leaving half inch from down. So this half inch will mark from the side, and from the down also we measure half inch. From here also we mark half inch, and then we give it a shape. We make a small triangle, and this way we mark it and cut it. Give it a neat cut with your point of your sharp scissors. This thing would turn inside while we'll stitch our placket. So this is our neck is cut, and now I'll show you how to cut that strip, the band for the neck. So this is about half meter fabric. We don't need all of it, just a triangle. So we need bias strips of 3 inch wide. It should be at least 3 inch wide. To mark it 3 inch, and it needs to be as long as our neck, covering the placket and this neck round, but it cannot be that long strip. So we cut a number of strips, and later on we'll join from the sides. To make the piping, we need 2 biased strips of 1.5 inch width. So we fold this square fabric. The width of these strips would be half of our collar, that placket strip width. So our placket was 3 inch wide. We keep it 1.5 inch wide, and we take it a long strip so that we could cover our front cut and the neck. We could make an entire neck. You can keep this half of the placket strip, and you can cut that placket strip even wider, as wide as 4 inch. So we cut 2 pieces of these bias strips. The purpose of the bias strips is that they have a good give. They have a very good flexibility, the stretchability and elasticity to cover any curve. Now we fold this 3-inch wide placket strip and press with a steam iron. Don't stretch any of the strips because these bias strips have a very good stretchability. If you stretch them, their shape would be spoiled. So don't at all stretch any of them. Just keep them, fold them. The right side of the fabric would be out. And now we fold the 1.5 inch piping strip also into half, and then we press it. Make sure that you don't stretch it. Just keep it, fold it into half and carefully press it. There is a difference between pressing and ironing. Ironing is just to crease out and pressing is to hold those creases. Now mark 1/2 inch on placket strip open side and fold this 1/2 inch inside this side and the back side. From both sides you press it 1/2 inch inside. The right side of the fabric would be out. Neatly do it, and once it is done, then we'll insert the piping strip inside this. First of all, you press it without stretching anything and do it. We need to prepare 2 pieces of each, and now we insert this piping inside the placket open side. You can keep as much of piping cloth outside as you want. So I kept about less than a centimeter out, just to show it as shown in the photo in the picture. But you can keep even 1/2 inch outside. Now you pin them. You can do that kacha or basting stitch to hold these pieces together, but I've just used the pins. If you can use that basting stitch, that's better, because it won't allow the inside cloth, inside piping strip to move, though the pins doesn't hold that neatly, but still it serves the purpose to some extent. Now this is one side of our placket till the collar, and similarly we'll prepare one more of the same kind. Make a neat stitch along the piping but on the placket strip. So one of our presser foot would be on the piping and one on the placket strip, and then we'll make 2 pieces of this collar or placket strip. Keep removing the pins and prepare one more strip of the same kind. Press for a neat finish. Fold half inch of the cut inside, mark half inch neckline till the mark you want this placket to be closed. So till here, if you want it to be overlapping, then keep it half inch, and upper part of the neckline that you can keep 3/4 of an inch to make it wider. Now we fold this thing inside and press. First you press with your fingers, and then you can press using a steam iron. Keep back sides of our dress or fabric out and join the shoulders. Remove all the extra threads, and now we'll join the placket and the collar. So we'll start it from here. This is our placket, collar, strip, whatever you call it. Cut the extra fabric, place it inside. The piping side would be out, and the lower you got this half inch, this triangle down. For your clarity, I just mark it. So this is the white mark where you have to make a couple of stitches to hold it. Here we hold it, and now our placket would be in place. It won't come out. And from the sides, under this fold, we can do it two ways. Either we can keep it on this cut where we fold it and then make stitch, or we can put it inside and then we can stitch. Here also the other strip, we cut the extra fabric, insert it, and this way both the strips are overlapping, and this other strip also will stitch the same way from the bottom. So here it is done. After doing this, we'll stitch it from top. I've taken 3-inch wider strip, but you take 4 inches wide if you want it overlapping completely. Here I make a stitch on the bottom of this placket so that the plackets don't come out. Remember to change your fabric colors, threads wherever needed. Cut the extra fabric, we don't need it, and now we'll start stitching it from the bottom or the top as you want it. It's all very easy now. Now you have to just place this placket on this folded inside part of the bodies of our dress, and keeping it, this placket we are stitching on the back side of the dress. You can do it even from the front side, wherever or whichever side you are comfortable. We have to stitch this one side till middle of the neck. So we had folded the neckline, and now we'll fold the back neck also, and folding each side till middle of the neck. This part will stop and cut, leaving about 1 inch from the neckline, and other side also will stitch till middle of the neckline only. So it's very simple because that pressing and marking we had already done. So now not much work is left. It's a simple straight stitch. You have to just place it. You can do a basting stitch or you can pin it for easy. My strip is about 1 inch wide only after stitching and folding and everything. But if you want it wider, you can keep, while cutting, you can keep it 4 inch or 5 inch instead of 3 inch. Once you cover the neck, cover entire neck, and then similarly fold. Keep shoulder joints towards the back. Both the shoulder joints would be towards the back body side. And now turn. This is a bias strip, and bias strip is easier to curve, easier to move around. You can stitch it easily. It gives a good give. Now you turn it and bring it till middle of the neck, and here leaving 1 inch of this strip, you cut and join them together. Join the neck from the back side. So push one shoulder to one side, and now see how it is done, because this is the only crucial part in this, but it's not really difficult, it's easy as such. Just keep it at one point towards back side of the dress. Make a couple of stitches this way, and then fork or spread this collar, open it like a butterfly, and now either you can hem it each side this way, or you can fold and stitch on the piping, because we have the thread in our machine of the piping color. So stitch from the top and stitch from the bottom, and it's fixed. Later on, if you want, you can nicely neatly hem it if you want to. Now see, our this beautiful neck V-neck is ready, and it's very easy. So I make one more stitch on this back of the neck towards the bottom of this side to set it up, and now this beautiful neck is done. You can use those buttons or hooks or those loops or a zipper. Even you can use a zipper, and it looks, even you can wear it as it is. I want it to be open, to be closed. I don't want it to be open. So at 7 I mark, and overlapping This way I make a stitch from here till the bottom, or you can start from the bottom and close till the desired neck width that you want. I don't want it open, so I'm closing it, and I make one more stitch at the bottom to fix it again. Now it's this beautiful collar, V-neck collar is done. You can decorate it with some beautiful buttons, beads, stones, or decorative things, or you can wear it as it is. So do let me know how did you like it, and do subscribe if you didn't subscribe yet, because I'll complete this dress in the next video. Keep watching. Goodbye.